not going to lie to you.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman.
Ooh, I think I might have Metcalf here. He's using, one of them's using Gonzalez and one of them's the deep safety.
Coach's 2-minute drill. Now on 2nd and 13. McCown got an open man. It's Devin Hester.
There it is.
He's got daylight. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings.
There it is.
Devin Hester.
I saw you with that block, Steve.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but
how about this game, Steve? I told you we can be competitive.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight,
down him at the
probably should have stayed where he was.
Hell yeah.
Get back to the 16-yard line.
How many receivers are they coming out with? 3. Dime it. Cover 3, probably. Or a cover 2 drop.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Give me...
Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now, it's taken in by Smith-Schuster.
His user is probably flipping shit because he was a touchdown wide open.
Dude,
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Marcus Lawrence did the splits and went down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be corralled out across midfield.
We were there. We had the right coverage. Just got there a little late.
Good for a Saints first down.
Quarter. They're not going to run it at this point. They're going for big plays, so quarter. Just something with coverage.
Mahomes now on first down. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Okay, or don't fumble Patrick Mahomes. That's fine. At this point, I'm not going to use. We're not going to use our timeouts. We're just going to let the clock run.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage
yeah, see, I'm going to let them call their timeouts, and then if they run the clock down and kick a field goal, that's fine.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's
Damn
complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
So we got 17 seconds. God damn it. Okay. I don't know that it's... I mean, do have the one really chunk play, but we could... I mean, we'll run... We're not going to just run the clock out, but maybe like a deep slant or something. See if we can't get some yards on this return.
$3,000. Still, like, who the fuck wants me dead? I didn't do anything. I'm legit just...
Okay, I'm calling 4 verts, but use...
fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play.
Maybe like run a deep slant, and I'll try to hit you next to the right sideline.
Guys, in this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now is McCown.
So like, you have to drive all the
rifle this one deep right side.
Oh my God! Oh my God, Tony Gonzalez!
Right beside that, literally, is my other garage. right beside it.
The count incomplete on first down here in second.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit, if you want to be...
in my other garage, all the way across the fucking map by the airport. Which means for every single car to trade it in.
The out route incomplete.
All the
That's
way across the whole
Gonzalez.
fucking
And
map.
they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission.
I can't either. That's crazy. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to onside it right out the gate.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing.
Had he not been using 32, we get that.
Risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every.
I had to mute them. I could not hear myself think.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he got position on it. He pulls it in.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the only thing is that his juju is probably not much higher, but a higher overall than yours. Your defensive guy you're using. That would be the only thing I can think of, but we know who he's going to.
So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end.
That's so stupid, bro. This is all right. We're gonna need to get a defensive stop now.
And still try and cover downfield.
Eluding the pressure right, and this one complete to Reed.
Well, thank you. We got a 2-yard loss. Great defense.
Second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
All right, we gotta get this stop here, or at least hold them to a field goal so we can get held to a field goal and be fine.
Good as a sack.
Come on, get him down. Get him fucking. Okay, there we go.
Help him at contract time.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here.
All right, come on, boys.
And I think what they've done is
I'm gonna lurk right in the middle, and hopefully he runs right into me.
Because now you don't have a go-to play.
That was a full push-off. That's crazy. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna Okay. Really not proud of Tony Gonzalez right now, based on where the score is at.
After the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh my goodness.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half.
They got the deep safety in the right corner. So
you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Hopefully he bites.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of the start.
Do not let. Oh my God.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Unreal.
He's able to get it back to the
Josh McCown, what are you doing, lad?
It seems like this guy's been all
He just scorched Nickel Roby-Coleman, and McCown just threw a duck.
Playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, it's all about positioning and technique. And this is
well, I've put us in a really bad spot here. Now we have to get 2 defensive stops.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Completes it to Aguilar.
I got caught up on some other bodies. Okay, he's throwing it to the same guy every time. It's so irritating, but it's what he's doing. He's throwing across the middle, about 15 yards.
Here's Mahomes. This will be caught by Randy Moss.
You were right there, just weren't looking at the ball, so it didn't even.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Okay. Keep this energy, because eventually you're going to make a mistake, and when you do, I'm going to be there to take it from you.
Get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, That's a big-time play by the defense.
Touchdown!
What in the fuck?
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead.
I refuse to say that it's over.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point.
Do you think it's over, Steve? Do you think we've lost this game?
All I'm saying is that Minnesota...
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think that we've still got a fighter's chance here.
At the goal line.
Oh my God, if you just want to like... You just stopped right in front of me, Steve. What are you doing?
Dude, the Garrett Blunt is not very fast.
That's even more depressing if he was running and I just thought he was stopped.
They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he fires one incomplete. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the AFC. Still starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams. Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
Cut back.
Spot on, because if you were going into the playoff...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Way out.
A big play there for Minnesota. 56 yards. On play action, it's McCown.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
I pulled him in a pack, and he was just better than the quarterback I had, and I haven't had a chance to up him yet. Trust me, it was not like, oh yeah, let me just go with Josh McCown. Oh my God.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll run it with Jones.
Okay, I definitely...
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, I thought that was you. I thought you were Jones.
No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Okay, well, we're gonna take the points here.
Receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
We're going to try the onside kick again.
Drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
God, they're so fucking close, dude.
Let them settle down over there.
Look at how close this is.
That's a good drive.
Oh, God. If he just would have dove, we would have got it. Okay.
Tony Gonzalez would have just gotten that.
Dude, honestly, I cannot get over that.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Ah, shit.
It's caught by Aguilar. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Were you on him?
Nelson Aguilar with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That's why I said my backs. I thought he was about to throw it to the halfback.
No, he doesn't throw to the high. He literally is thrown to receivers across the middle every time.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
That looks any impressive.
What's up?
And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
Okay, well, it can wait a little bit.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Well, in 6 minutes, when this is done, I will come down and I will move it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker.
And now look at him go.
What a call.
The 20,
They expected
10,
pass all the
and
way.
he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Miles Sanders, 67 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half,
Jesus Christ, Randy Moss, get your fucking feet in bounds.
The way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Well, he just juked half of our fucking team in one juke.
Just shy of the 40.
I think I even saw guys on the sideline get juked out.
Getting set for the
All right,
next
Steve,
drive.
we know what they're going to do.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this
Jeez
drive?
Louise.
Too early to fully commit.
That's caught
God
inside the
damn
10.
it!
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Randy Moss, 61 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Vinatieri able to tack on to penalty.
I'm doing everything I can offensively to keep this a game, but I just can't make up for the lack of a defense. Like, it's so tough.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
That's true.
After the fumble recovery, here's McCown. And he'll lay out and pull
Wow,
it
Gonzalez,
in.
you can catch that, but the other one was too tough for you.
On the pick up there, and it'll be second down. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Here's McCown. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
If we get a safety.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's
There, that's huge. Get it right back.
Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's McCown now. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. McCown going to throw.
What in the fuck?
One incomplete. The intended receiver.
Josh McCown.
And it's 3rd and 4. Now
It's time for you to leave.
3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. McCown looking to throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air.
Oh, absolutely.
Interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. McCown looks to throw again.
Jesus.
Intercepted at the goal line.
I don't understand why this dude's defense does these things. I can't comprehend in my mind. Watch this kick. This is cheeky.
And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this.
It's because they have Tyreek Hill running around all over the place. It's a 3-possession game, and I promise you they're going to keep throwing it all over the field because that's what they think that they can do.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Okay.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
We'll see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a
Steve, it needs to be your mission to get some cornerbacks.
Charles, it certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long.
Right.
I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That's so bad, jeez. Whatever.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll let this go for the and he's going to be intercepted.
Come on, get up.
Picked off by Mike Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys.
I'm not ready to give up on this game yet.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing again on second down. McCallum going top shelf and got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Juju Smith-Schuster, 87 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Hey, Steve 6.
Hey, I'm just going to throw it right to you. Oh, fuck.
Here for McCown. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake.
These guys are cocky as fuck. They want to score more points than they've got right now.
All that extra, there's not any extra field.
They're going to continue to throw the ball.
And that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Call a timeout, Steve.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still.
It seems pointless, but because I know the type of players these guys are, they're just going to keep firing and firing and firing. So the more chances we get to take the ball away, the better.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it.
He's looking.
He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game.
We needed that one.
Down.
That's fine. We get to keep our timeout too.
The lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of the lead, or do you try and?
And he's into the clear. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nelson Aguilar, 62 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football.
Yeah, if you want to give me field position, I'll just burn you again. If you want to be dotted up, all you have to do is ask.
And someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
I completely made the wrong read. X was wide the hell open.
93% of the time you win the
Alright, I'm going to look for you.
Empirical.
Back to the air on second down. McCown buying time to his left. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
What the? Steve!
Incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
From an offensive standpoint, besides the interceptions that a couple were my fault, a couple were not, I really can't be upset with how we've played.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. It's McCown again. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one. So that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle.
Again, it's not over because they're going to keep throwing it.
Well, as we knew,
it's a 2-possession game.
The toe to the leather on
we got to get the ball back, we got to score, and we got to hope for a miracle on the onside kick, because I promise if we get within 1 possession, they will just run the clock out.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Mahomes going to throw it here. Nowhere to escape.
Call it.
And he goes down.
Oh, they called it. See, that's what I'm saying.
Timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Flush to his right. Keeps himself upright.
Get him, get him, get him.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
God, no!
Has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 55 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Good call on the onside recovery.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make
this
that
is
play.
kind of getting irritating.
It was executed
but
well.
We're going to get hella levels for it. See, come on now.
The outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
Get the fuck up, Randy Moss.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss, 43 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
What in the hell pass interference not calling bullshit is that?
But I can't wait for a few years.
I called a streak and he didn't even get off the line of scrimmage.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal.
I mean, when you think about it, Steve, we went from 0 points last game to 7 touchdowns.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they.
I mean, yeah, he broke 2 records against us, but whatever.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working. And
26 points in the fourth quarter.
Bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
The third quarter is what killed us, Steve.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.
Because I want to continue to do this, like in the future, I'm going to go buy a defensive player, and you can just trade me for him.
So long from New Orleans.
Wasn't a bad game. They just outplayed us and were douchey the whole time. And we didn't have a defense, so... What was their excuse? You probably gained like 3 more levels from that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn.
We get a power.
Sweet. I wonder if like there's a section for trading for friends.
Sweet.
I remember when they always ignoring us. Got it on smash, full enough gas. I would not crash, they would not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the dance. No man, man.
Steve, find a defensive, or I'm gonna find a defensive player for 7.5K. That I might be able to pop an elite for that, but I'm gonna help you get a good defense so that we can be more competitive. Because that kind of stunk that we lost because we couldn't play defense. Agreed? I can get you a couple of people actually. 79 middle linebacker and a 79 strong safety.
I don't think I need linebackers. Linebackers aren't the problem. Because I have like 80s.
Okay, well I got you a 79 overall strong safety, and I'll get you a corner as well.
Don't I already have trauma? Yeah, I already have trauma as a strong safety.
Well then, you might be able to use them at free safety then. Corner. I've got 3.6K. I need a corner. Justin Burris. Bam. Okay. Do you have like 2 bullshit things that you can trade? Like, do you have 2 things in your inventory, Steve, that you can trade away? Trade this item. Duration 2 days. Post. Trade. Duration 2 days. Post. Man, check the wrist, man. Yeah. Ooh, I got a 0 chill uniform? Equip that shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, yeah, so when I get, I gotta go move my car so the snowplow doesn't take it out, because that'd be a bitch. But, when I get back, I'll help you find those, 2 guys that I put on trade block, so you can just trade them for literally nothing, and it'll help your team. One of them is Justin Burris, 79 corner for the Browns, and then a 79 safety, Broncos, Trey Marshall, both team of the week. And both have about 2 days on them. For both of them? Oh.
You can, go to the trade block, you can have an option for limited to users and friends only.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's
Alrighty. See if that helps your team at all, bud.
If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you